In the previous video, we already discussed about the forward kinematics of a SCARA robot, and in this video we will discuss about the inverse kinematics of SCARA robot. In inverse kinematics, we know the position of the end factor with respect to the fixed frame, that is position of this frame 4 with respect to the fixed frame, that is p vector. And our main task to determine the joint values at given position, means our main task to determine the theta 1, theta 2, d3 and theta 4 at the given position of the end factor with respect to the fixed frame. For that, we first project the vector p, that is position of end factor with respect to the fixed frame, along the principal axis of fixed frame, that is we get px px py. Here is py, that is here, this is p, this is py, this is py, this is px py and pz. And after projecting the position, that is we can also see that this in the top view, that this is our main vector p, and this is projection along y-axis py and px, and this is theta angle, joint angle theta 1, and this is the projecting theta 2, and this is d3. So after projection, we get this right angle triangle, have base is px, perpendicular is py, and hypotenuse we get by applying the Pythagoras theorem, which states that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of base and perpendicular. Thus we get the hypotenuse, and we get this alpha angle by apply the trigonometric formula, that is tan theta is equal to the perpendicular upon base, and then we shift the tan to the right hand side, and we get the alpha. And then we get this right angle triangle having angle theta 1, and no now our take the this angle and this right angle triangle, and we get this right angle triangle having hypotenuse L2, and angle is theta 1 and theta 2, that is we already get this angle theta 2 na. Yeah, this is theta 2 theta 2 theta 2 theta 2 theta 2, and we just draw horizontal line because this angle is theta 1. We shift this angle to this, that this is theta 1. So thus we get this right angle triangle having angle theta 1 plus theta 2, and hypotenuse is L2, and we just resolve this L2 along two mutually perpendicular direction, L2 sin theta 1 plus theta 2, L2 cos theta 1 plus theta 2. After resolving this L2, we now get this triangle having sides L1, L2 and square root of px square plus py square, and we apply the cosine law to this direction, this triangle, to calculate beta, which states that cos beta is equal to square of square root of px square plus py square, that is by squaring we get the px square plus py square, and plus L1 square minus L2 square upon 2 L1 square root of px square plus py square. Thus we get, by shifting the cos inverse to the right, we easily get the beta angle. And in this triangle we easily saw that alpha angle is equal to the theta 1 plus beta, and by shifting the beta to another side we easily get the theta 1, which is equal to alpha minus beta, and we get the theta. And we already saw here that in this slide, that is alpha is equal to tan inverse py by px, and we just apply this here, that is alpha is equal to tan inverse py by px, and beta is cos inverse this upon this, and there is cos inverse this and this. And thus because we already know the py px l1 l2, and thus we easily get the value of theta 1, joint angle 1. Now to get the value of theta 2 we easily get it, that is cos theta. Now we apply this this whole angle is 180, this whole angle, and this angle is 180 minus theta 2, that is this is 180 minus theta 2. And now we again apply the cosine rules to get the theta 2 here, which is equal to cos inverse L1 plus L2 square minus square of root square px plus py. After squaring it's become minus px square minus py square upon 2 L1 and L2, and thus we easily get the theta 2 angle. Now our major task is to getting the value of d3, and we already know this is component is pz, and this whole component is d1, and this is pz plus d3 is equal to d1, and by shifting pz to the another side we usually get d3 is equal to d1 minus pz is equal to d3, and thus we easily get the value of d3, and thus we get all the joint angles value at the given position of end effector with respect to the fixed base.